What's up, family? Welcome to For the Love of Hip Hop. We're on the show. We review all things hip hop, from reviewing songs to just having a conversation about what's going on in the hip hop space. As you can see, I have Cal here with me on the panel, just me and him today, right now. Duoing up. I just made that up, but we're gonna rock with it like that.
Hey
Um,
man,
it's good with you, Kyle.
we gotta do what we gotta do, man.
Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. It is season one, episode 4. You know, we just started the show, building it up right now. Um, this episode, pretty much the title of it is "What's Hip Hop," and it's inspired by J. Cole and others. Of why I titled it that. So we're gonna get right into it. First thing I want to do, I want to set the foundation where pretty much just giving a description of hip hop, how it all started. Um, so we're gonna get into it right now. You ready, Kyle?
Let's do it, man.
It's a reason for all of this. So listen to the foundation, and it's gonna all make sense.
Let's do it.
In August 1973, a young Jamaican-born New Yorker known as DJ Coolherd threw a party in the South Bronx. With a pair of turntables, he improvised a technique that isolated and repeated musical breaks That technique
Like how they did that.
would lay the foundation for a genre known as hip-hop. Hip-hop music emerged from house parties in the Bronx and spread like wildfire between friends and neighbors at block parties. The new sound was electrifying.
In the schoolyard during recess, someone would have a boombox. And then someone would start rhyming. You didn't have recorded versions of hip hop at that time.
Within a few years, it had become an underground cultural movement, and its distribution was homemade.
You couldn't purchase albums or records, and you couldn't hear hip hop on the radio. The only way that you could participate in the culture musically was through these cassette tapes, which would circulate all throughout the city.
As its influence deepened and broadened, the music spread from the underground onto the radio. In 1979, a group from suburban New Jersey released Rapper's Delight, one of the first hip-hop records.
Boogie to the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat.
Wasn't there
And
for
me,
it,
the
but
groove,
clearly,
and my friends are gonna try to move your
it's a
feet.
song.
And the Sugar Hill Gang shit was just the beginning. As hip-hop evolved, it became a passion shared by millions of young Americans who used it to articulate their identity and their politics, creating a vibrant, multicultural community across the country.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. I probably should have zoomed it in. Stopping it right there. That's the foundation. But yeah, let's listen to the key words. Now you heard everything, like I heard everything. Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
South Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Of New York City during 1970s. What did they say that emerged in rap? Rapper's Delight.
Yep.
By the Sugar Hill Gang.
Mm-hmm. Shout
What
out to
type of
Jersey,
song?
you know.
Yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna get into. But what type of song is that?
Hip hop, man.
No, I'm saying like that's house party music, right?
Yeah. All start out with house party music
All started
back
with
in the
house
day,
party
man.
music back in the day. Hip hop was about house parties, graffiti, break dancing. That was hip hop. When people rapped, you got you got rappers delight. That's what you got. That's the type of songs you had. Like that was hip hop. That was rap. Um, what shows you also rap was just a sector of hip hop, not hip hop in its entirety. Because like it explained, like hip hop is pretty much uh a creative response. Pretty much they said in the Bronx it was a creative response to poverty and neglect, evolving from local house parties to include rapping, breakdancing, and graffiti art.
Mm.
Started with DJing, finding the breaks in the songs, isolating and extending the breaks, and funk records with two turntables.
Mm.
That was hip hop. I just want to paint that foundation real quick. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna continue with um today. In today's age, this is what I got that I clipped up where what Fat Joe and Jadakiss thinks of hip hop and J. Cole. And we're gonna get into that real quick. So let me get that video.
Shout out to J. Cole. He got a project coming out called The Fall Off, and he got a mixtape where he used some of the locks. He rhymed over Money, Power, Respect, and he rhymed over Can I Live? Killed them shit. So Cole is coming back in a major way.
Do we look at him the same? Being that they screwed his head off the big three.
Here his bars, all of that shit don't matter.
It's over.
He's coming great.
Cause let me tell you something, man. They screwed his head off the big three. Is he in the big three?
I don't like that terminology, so give me a pass. But they better screw his shit back on after you.
Listen, let me tell you something. A lot, no matter what you call it in your biggest heyday, no matter what, you
It's
call
all about the music. You going off the internet.
I'm not going off the internet. I'm talking.
Porch got to go back on where
I'm talking about hip hop, right? So what I'm saying to you is, you guys were fucking miniature compared to 50 Cent just sold 30 million records. You went at him. You went to the yard with the sword.
Answering your own question.
What's that?
He could sell 100 million. The bars and the power of the people in the street made all of that shit irrelevant.
He didn't come outside to Jada.
It's all in the music. You talk about knocking them out the park and this and that and that and this.
I gotta hear it.
He got some shit.
All right. So that's what Fat Joe and Jadakiss had to say. First off, who you agree with? Fat Joe or Jada? Because they're on both sides, different sides of the coin.
I agree with Jadakiss.
Me too. Now, it's funny how Fat Joe brung up the whole 50 Cent thing with Jadakiss. It's funny how he brought it up and everything Fat Joe had to say, right? If you can remember, Fat Joe, most, I guess, famous beef to most people is which beef? 50 Cent beef? And at least one of them?
50 or J. It's either the 50 or J beef.
Right. All right, so I'm going to go into this clip that pretty much goes to back then when he was, quote unquote, having a rap beef with 50. And this was Fat Joe's thought about hip hop and his own personal rap beef in the past. I'm going to pull that up real quick. This is what Irv Gotti had to say when it came to that beef and Fat Joe.
And he said that he tried to end the beef between y'all and you cussed him out.
Yeah, it caused a little strain. I love Fat Joe. He came to my mom's 85th birthday.
I'm rewinding that one little part. Let's remember
I
what he
interviewed
said.
Fat Joe. I interviewed Fat Joe. And he said that he tried to end the beef between y'all and you cussed him out.
Yeah, it caused a little strain. I love Fat Joe. He came to my mom's 85th birthday. I love Fat Joe. But I'm different, I guess, because I can't have a guy who says all of these fucked up things to me and wishes harm to me and everything like that, and then we just kiss and make up. I'm not that guy. I'm never kissing and make up with anybody who's like that. And that's cool. He could exist and I'll exist, but it ain't gonna be no kumbaya fucking moments. So when Fat Joe did that, I was mad at him because Fat Joe, I love Fat Joe. So it was a little thing, and he came, he was trying to get Jai and 50 to do Summer Jam and bring us out to have that moment. I looked at him, I said, nigga, me and Rue ain't doing that. He was just like, fuck.
Fat Joe tried to have a kumbaya moment with the whole Ja Rule, 50 Cent, him falling into the mix. I want to say this right here. Fat Joe also today speaks on how the beef didn't do nothing for him. He lost to Jordandale.
Because of your beef with 50. Yeah. I was designing it with Michael Jordan. I had 7 meetings with him. We were sitting down, we was designing the sneakers, and right before we was about to finalize the deal, we had that beef on the MTV Awards, where me and 50 went at each other live on the MTV Awards. And then I got a phone call the next day, I'll never forget, I was in Jamaica, and it was like, yo, Big Joe, you know I don't like controversy, and this, and maybe in the future, this, that.
Cost them millions.
Yes.
That rap beef.
Yes.
Let's hear 50 Cent explain that rap beef in his own words too. We're gonna deep dive in
Yeah,
this real quick. We got to.
Let's do
Because
it, man.
you know he
Let's
had
do
some
it.
harsh words for J. Cole and how he look at hip hop and all. So I just want to see if everything is pretty much consistent. Let's see what 50 Cent had to say about the rap beef. Fat Joe said he lost millions because of it.
That's what I went through with Joe. My issue with Joe, I was like, yo, I think what was the like? When did we bump into each other and have altercations? Right. It wasn't that. It was just he's loyal to a default.
Right.
He was so loyal that he was like on the side without having to be on the side.
Right.
You know, and then that, you know, it dissolves itself over time because you ain't really got an issue.
Right.
All
right, we didn't really have an issue.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much, he lost millions off a beef that wasn't even really his, that he just inserted himself into. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
If you felt like it was going too far, or if you felt like you didn't want to be in it no more, words going around that you're quickly to be like, hey, let's squash this. I don't understand how you can feel so strongly about rap beef all of a sudden, and you act like J. Cole supposed to do this and J. Cole supposed to do that, and he supposed to come outside. It's like, okay, so you think because you did it behind the scenes where it wasn't public at the time makes it any better? Because that's pretty much kind of the same shit. I went to a lot of different videos that showed in different instances he always tried to squash beef behind closed doors. He always tried to squash rap beef behind closed doors. He tried to get people together. Irv Gotti said himself, he's on the phone with Fat Joe and he's trying to get a kumbaya moment, and Irv Gotti's like, nah. So I'm trying to figure out what's this nigga stance. I don't understand. And so I pulled that shit up so people can see the inconsistency in some of these rappers today, or the older rappers. It don't really make sense. And it also lines up with why the foundation of me describing hip hop and the origin of hip hop and why that makes sense. Because y'all be so quick to try to act like rap beef is the epitome of hip hop, and rap beef, y'all talk like rap beef it started hip hop. And that's not the fucking case. Like when people was, first off, rapping didn't come first. It was a lot of different things before rap came involved when it came to hip hop. Hip hop was already hip hop before rap ever came. Second, when rap did come, it wasn't even the rap you hear today, and it wasn't about no rap beefs. The rap you heard when rapping first started, they started doing it on the turntables and shit like that, the DJs. And also what caught up mainstream was the Sugar Hill Gang, making party songs and having fun. Now, somewhere down the line, street niggas wanted to turn into something else, and then, you know, it turned into battling, and then the battling turned into it getting more serious in the streets because it was the street niggas that started the whole battling. And don't get me wrong, Kyle knows I'm the type of nigga that when I was growing up, I actually used to love rap battles. At a certain point, I grew out of it, but Kyle knew me for a long time. I actually liked rap battles, and I love rap battles before it became popular, before it got a little buzz that it has today, before it even got performative, because it's hella performative now. And the rap battles that I used to listen to in middle school and shit like that, they was not being performative like that, like they are today. And this the shit y'all want to big up and try to destroy mainstream. Y'all act like it's just crazy. So I'm gonna show you more of how people just flip flop. I'm gonna play this Joe Budden thing. Now we know. First off, Kyle, how do you feel about it, real quick? How do you feel about this whole thing with Fat Joe? What's some insight you want to give to it?
All right, so a lot of people really don't know what the situation with Fat Joe. So let me give people a little history lesson real quick. The reason why he got started to the beef, he's seen Ja lose it so bad in that beef with 50.
Yeah.
You know that song, New York, like, okay, that little anthem song, that was Fat Joe's song. He gave that to Ja to give him a bump. Not a lot of people know that. Fat Joe's he's loyal too much to the T. You see, my boy's struggling. Yo, let me give him a little bump. Yeah. And he did, it was a hit in 04, 22 years ago, it was a hit. I remember listening to it on the radio. It had CDs and everything. Yeah. It was a hit. And now, at that time, 50 was the man. Oh, what you doing, bro? Oh, no, we got an issue. That's the reason why 50 had a problem with him right there. Why did you sit there and insert yourself to a situation? I got this man dead and buried. What are you doing? Right. You know the situation I got with old boy. What are you doing? Now, that's how Fat Joe and Jadakiss asserted themselves because those two were both on the track. Right. And then remember, Josh still sent subliminal shots in his verse. At 50 like that, because 100 guns, 100 clips. Come on, every time 50 and Job, that's gonna go till they dead and buried. Yeah. That's it. We all know that. But that's what people need to realize why 50 had beef with Jadakiss and Fat Joe. Right. That one song, that had nothing to do with the situation till that one song came out. Right. That's loyalty to Ja Rule. Right. Now you fast forward, the reason why Fat Joe want to piece everything up, one of his best friends that I didn't even know 50 was cool with is Chris Lighty. Mm. He passed away. They had I think BET had a tribute for him. And that's when 50 was there. And then that's how they pieced their stuff up. Yeah. Yo, man, what we doing? Yo, let's piece this up. So now Fat Joe saying, I got one of them on me. Now let's do the whole thing. Right. But at the end of the day, that will never happen with 50 and Ja Rule and Earth Gotti. Right. One of them's already gone. Yeah. There's two left. Yeah. So people need to remind themselves that. Just look at. I think Fat Joe need to remind himself. I think Fat Joe, more importantly, need to remind himself of that. Because like everything you said, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Face value. I see something wrong with it when you're having the stance you have today. As if you didn't do what you did in the past. So can niggas squash rap beats or not want to be in rap beats, or can they not? Nigga, like, which one is it? Is it all hip hop and you not a part of hip hop, or you don't understand hip hop as a rapper if you don't do this? Or is it not? Like, which one is it? So that's where I get confused on. That's where I get confused on. That's crazy. That's not consistent at all. And that just goes right back. That just goes right back into what is hip hop. Because y'all niggas all over the place of how y'all act like y'all describe hip hop. It seems like y'all niggas don't know. I'm just gonna be honest. Because y'all all over the place. And speaking of all over the place, I'ma play 2 videos of Joe Budden real quick. Joe Budden, this is after Joe Budden heard Port Antonio, all right?
Don't pop back up and say, if I woulda, I coulda, but then I woulda lost. Nigga, no. Not over dead presidents. You ever heard dead presidents? The nigga was holding his man's hand at the hospital bed, saying, I'm gonna kill them niggas for you. Get the fuck out of here with this soft shit. I hate this soft hip-hop shit. It's soft. Call it what it is. These hip-hop niggas is feeling like hoes.
Feeling like hoes. They're soft. I got something to say about that, but I'm gonna play his next video to show how he all over the place. That's what he had to say there. This is what he had to say right after the fall off.
Was here which
zoom it in real quick.
You from day one, since mixtapes. You got with Hov, you left Hov, you was silent on it, you was Big 3, you beefed, you unbeefed, you apologized. The mixtape you gave us more of your actual thoughts currently. Yeah. Now you doing concepts. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I like the album. That's cool. I like the album. The scope of his discography, did it change much for me? Absolutely not. It's still probably Forest Hills Drive as his best project, with Off Season being my favorite project. And, right, good way to set off the year. Like, it's February. Yeah. Like, let's not be selfish and entitled hip-hop fans. It's February. Mm-hmm. The guy gave us a mixtape or a mix EP, whatever you want to call it. A double disc. Yeah. along with just staying silent, staying focused, and presenting his art the way it was meant to be presented. J. Cole the person and J. Cole the human, and MC. So J. Cole, Dreamville, salute, man, salute.
Now you see two different personalities in those two videos. They're not that far away from each other. They're not really that. Port Antonio fall off. That's not too far away to have that much of a drastic opinion. The first video that I wanted to say real quick, when he talk about, oh, y'all soft, y'all hip hop guys are soft today. And I remember in that same video somewhere in there, I think we talked about it, Cal. Somewhere in that video, not the video I played, but somewhere in that episode, he's like, oh yeah, something about, oh, I wouldn't like the what J. Cole did, and I forgot what song it was on the mixtape. But he's like, man, I won't even get out of bed for that. Right? He said something like that. And so I'm thinking, like, when it comes to these old rappers, Joe Budden and them and stuff like that, it's like, when did y'all start talking like this? To niggas that y'all know you can't, like, let's be clear, y'all can't tie this J. Cole shoelaces. Y'all don't compare. Like, you think you would have more respect and you think you would have more integrity when you talk about MCs that had did things you can't even fathom. If you talk about Fat Joe, I like Fat Joe. Joey Crack, like, come on. Like, I grew up in a certain era. Like, I'm 35 years old. We rock with Fat Joe.
Absolutely.
And then when it comes to Joe Budden, I'll just say this because he said it himself. He want to act like he's so mad because, oh, look what everybody else did with their presidents. Look what I did with their presidents. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Joe Budden did kill their presidents. Don't get me wrong. Joe has a really good pen. But you're not J. Cole. Because to sit there and act like, oh, yeah, I want to get out of bed for Cole's verse on dead presidents, it's like, all right, nigga, your dead presidents was good, but calm down, bro. Like, relax. And the last time I checked, you talk about this soft shit. Like, Joe, no one cared about you rapping tough and hard. Did you have bars when you rap tough? Yeah. But no one gave a shit. Cause you want to know how niggas started giving you respect? When you started talking that quote-unquote soft shit. Emotional Joe is the shit that everybody love. Let's be clear. Emotional Joe that had all those emotional ass mixtapes is what niggas started respecting. And it's like, I don't understand this whole everybody wants everybody to rap tough all of a sudden. And then you even got the rappers that didn't get no respect for rapping tough and then got all the respect for being emotional and making fucking soft ass songs. And then they want to forget that that's what niggas respect them for. And now all of a sudden, like, y'all need to stop with this. I don't even know what to call it. It's like, y'all making shit way bigger than what it is. And then remixing y'all past and remixing, you know, how y'all career went and shit like that. And I think it's just envy, bro. Dead ass. It sounds like envy because Joe Budden's all over the place with his take on J. Cole. Fat Joe wanna act like he ain't never did what he did, like he ain't never squashed a rap beef before. So he can't understand what J. Cole did all of a sudden. And then the beautiful thing is, you already told on yourself about how dumb rap beefs can be sometimes because you lost endorsements over a beef that, like, come on, y'all grown men today. Can y'all be honest about the stupid shit y'all done and stop trying to, what's the word I'm looking for, Kyle? Like, they're trying to find a way to make that shit sound good all of a sudden. Like, why y'all making a rap beef sound like they good all of a sudden? The last time I checked, niggas got killed over rap beefs. There's also a rap beef that another one Fat Joe tried to stop the whole Common. Who Common was beefing with? I forgot. Common was beefing with this crew, and they was and I heard something about they was gonna, like, they caught up with Common while Fat Joe was there, and something bad was gonna happen, and Fat Joe stopped it. Right? I forgot who Common was beefing with, but that's that whole thing, right? And it's like, you have these things, people wind up getting shot, die, whatever. You fast forward to niggas want to lie about, oh nah, this is just rap. Bro, someone is dead ass being called a pedophile in real fucking time.
Yeah,
what are you
bro.
talking about?
Yep.
A security guard was already fucking shot. Niggas shot a shoot at Drake's crib. Shot a security guard, had to go to the hospital. So you can't just make up shit. Y'all gotta stop making up shit that's not true because y'all fantasizing rap beef. And it's all the niggas that's not really about that shit. Now, was Fat Joe a street nigga? Yeah. But keep that shit where it is. You a grown ass man. Leave that shit where it is and stop acting like you didn't have the past that you had when it came to rap beefs. Things got so bad, you try to squash it behind closed doors. Jadakiss probably saved it a little bit with his common sense take. But I just think these old niggas and these old rappers run at the mouth too much, and I don't understand the whole fantasizing, this whole rap battling shit, and try to act like that's hip hop now. Is that something that you can say is a sector of hip hop for street niggas? Yeah, you can say that. Outside of that, where else in hip hop do you fucking find what the fuck y'all talking about? Like, y'all romanticizing this shit on some weird shit, and I don't understand that. So, y'all niggas sitting here romanticizing rap, battle rap. That's all y'all doing. Y'all have a fetish for battle rap, and so y'all trying to make that all hip hop. What did they say? Since J. Cole's not so hip hop, what did it say? In that video, when it came to the birth of hip hop, movement emerged from Black and Latino youth in the Bronx as a creative response to poverty and neglect, evolving from local issues, local house parties, to include rapping, breakdancing, graffiti, and art. Tell me in there, does it say anything about rap beef? Do you hear rap beef in there, Kyle? Because I don't hear rap beef in there.
Nah.
Let's be clear, that came from street niggas. Not you niggas that fantasized and had a fetish for rap beefs and shit like that because you seen it on TV, saying you niggas that sat there and try to pretend that y'all didn't watch hip hop from a fucking far. And then now y'all trying to discredit hip hop legends, real MCs. Y'all trying to act like y'all the gatekeepers of what's hip hop and what's not hip hop. Talking about, oh, rap is a sport. What I found out when it comes to these reviews from a lot of these people are nowhere near the tri-state area. A lot of these people is nowhere near New York. They're nowhere near Jersey. They grew up far away from us. Far away. And these the same niggas that trying to tell other niggas what hip hop is. What you got on it, Kyle, before we move on to the simple shit?
Oh man, lots to unpack here. You said a lot, man. Let me try to break this down as quickly as possible. Joe Budden, Jersey on, love you, bro, but you be saying some off the wall bullshit, bro. Remember that Port Antonio song came out probably what? Not even a year ago, probably was a year ago, and then you switched up what the Fallout came out. Can't do that, bro. I'm sorry. You can't do that. You can't just switch up out of nowhere. I don't think time heals all. I think this is what the problem is with these late 90s, 2000 rappers who had a good time in the charts, and maybe they won't do something. They see a superstar like J. Cole, or who's going to be a rap legend, who's going to be above them.
Right.
Battle out of a situation like, nah, it ain't for me. Nah, I'm not doing all that. But for them, they're like, oh, no, I won't do that. I won't do that. I won't do that. I'm like, bro, relax.
Right? Who cares?
Like, relax. It's okay because I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you two names as an example. And people will say, oh, and did not battle Faith. Let's talk about, to me, probably the greatest diss track of all time. Hit 'em up.
Yep.
You saw what Tupac did to the whole Bad Boy staff, literally. Right. Did Biggie respond? Even though people say who shot ya was recorded before Tupac got shot in New York.
Yep.
Come
Everybody
on,
knows that.
come
Everybody
on now,
knows that's a great ass point.
like, come on, bro. Like, yo, people like stop putting more of the narrative on the situation. Y'all want a good rap beef? Okay, we have a good rap beef 30 years ago that two rap legends are gone. Nowhere here no more, bro. Biggie and Tupac. Like, we're almost at the 30th anniversary of Biggie's death coming up. People need to realize that. Y'all want rap beefs that bad? Come on, bro. Like, people need to stop. And for Fat Joe, come on, bro. You search yourself into a situation, and then now you lose millions, and then it makes it worse on you, bro. Just because your man's is in the situation, you try to help him out, and now you in his situation. You know 50 Cent's a troller. We all know this. You need to stay yourself out of a situation because that side tried to kill him. With Supreme and those boys, they didn't like how 50 was moving. They tried to kill him. It made 50 stronger. That's the reason why 50 doing what he's doing now. Leave that man alone. You had no problems with him. You try to help a friend out, and that's the reason why you're in the situation you're in now. People just need to stop doing what they're doing. Just, if it's not your situation, step back. People don't know how to step back. People always think they have their own 2 cents with the situation. That's the problem we have in today's world. People always have 2 cents, and then people not thinking for one another. That's how things escalate. Like, that's not rap beats. Like, let those 2 men handle what they gotta handle.
And stop saying,
and move on.
All you goofy ass niggas that just want to run a trend. This is how I know y'all followers, because y'all don't even care to know what the real truth is, and just stand on wherever you're gonna stand on, but go off the actual information at hand. Because stop saying, oh, nothing is happening with the Drake and Kendrick beef. Oh, it's not going too far. Stop acting like someone did not get shot. Like, stop acting like these niggas don't give a fuck. We already heard rumors how Drake get down. Like, stop acting stupid. Like, why y'all acting dumb now? Like, y'all don't understand that this can go left real fucking quick, especially behind the fucking scenes. We already seen in public that someone already got shot. So why y'all keep trying to make up and trying to paint a narrative that's not true? It's like when y'all start just lying, that just lets me know deep down y'all know y'all wrong about what y'all saying, because you wouldn't lie. You wouldn't try to mix the narrative. You wouldn't try to switch up what happened, because y'all keep trying to act like, and y'all keep saying, oh, but nothing's happened with the beat. They just rapping.
Nah.
So no one didn't get shot. Security guard didn't have to go to the hospital. Drake is not known for trying to, when shit go a little too far or he think you cutting a little too deep. You haven't heard rumors of Drake sending niggas? Like, stop playing dumb.
Mm-hmm.
How many times y'all got to see the same pattern over and over again with rap beef to say, all right, bro, this is clearly for young street niggas that don't know how to act, and let them do what they gonna do. Stop trying to make mainstream niggas do some dumb shit. Fat Joe lose 20 million over some shit that wasn't even about him, and he acting like he didn't learn the lesson back then or something. So whatever, bro. That shit crazy.
Grow up, fellas. Come on now. Grow up.
Because y'all just making younger people have a misconception of what hip-hop is, and I think that's disrespectful to hip-hop. So I don't think y'all niggas love, as long as y'all keep doing shit like this, I don't think y'all niggas love hip-hop at all. Y'all not teaching the youth what hip-hop really is. So
absolutely,
we gonna get into, speaking of hip-hop, we're gonna get into Simba responding. Bay Area rapper Simba, if you didn't know, has some words after hearing Bronx Zoo Freestyle by J. Cole. Ready for it, Kyle?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
The big three up, Cole gave up his spot now. Can't say you top 5 if you scared to be hostile.
Simba thinks a recent freestyle from J. Cole included a shot in his direction, and he's already gearing up to reply. The occasion followed Cole's release of several unexpected freestyles earlier this week, including Birthday Blizzard 26, one of which had lyrics that immediately went viral on social media. Cole made reference to young Simba in the song when discussing musicians who criticize him, claiming that the only thing they ought to say is that he's like a father figure.
Stop bothering me, young Simba. Some niggas threw some hate my way, but only thing that they should say is, Cole, you like a father to me.
Some listeners dismissed it as classic wordplay and pointed out Cole's career-long tendency to make parallels to The Lion King, but Simba thought it was a jab at him, especially considering their shared past.
I remember feeling your pain when you let Nas down, but you didn't let Boz down and Cos down. You didn't let the squad down.
You don't think you didn't let Nas down, you let Boss down was not a diss, right?
See, I'm from the Bay Area, man. You know, in California, we joke a little aggressive.
Okay.
So we were having a conversation in the studio when it happened, and I think we all were a bit upset because at the end of the day, we all look at Cole like one of the God MCs, and we wanted to see him engage in that battle. And being of the culture, someone who grew up on Smack DVDs, someone who grew up on battle rap, someone who grew up on watching Backstage, you know, I was always taught as a rapper you were supposed to be prepared for war.
Yeah.
So when he backed out, it wasn't something that I was used to seeing. And as a rapper who loves to rap, I went in this booth and rapped about it. And I think it came off in a way to where I was dissing him, but it was really just reporting what was going on.
Yeah, you're just a journalist reporting news. I did love the freestyle. I think he went crazy, but that goes without saying. Now, I know you just said he's a God MC, and I think we can all agree in that. But he said he said specifically, Simba, don't call me a God MC, call me your father.
Yeah, he called me. I think he's more like a cousin than a father. But we'll get to that pretty soon.
We'll get to that pretty soon. I thought that was funny. I think I said this before to y'all, to you, Cal, when I was like, he said, hey, more like a cousin. So, I mean, Simba clearly having fun with it. He said we'll get to that soon. And speaking of getting to that soon, he actually put out a song. We're gonna review this song real quick. Simba put out a song called Father Figure. We're gonna go to the song real quick. Just let me pull it up. Did you hear the song? That song, Kyle?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
I heard like the same day it dropped. I was like, oh, okay.
All right. Hold up. Song.
Conductor.
All right.
Yeah. You know, growing up, we ain't really have too much to look up to. I mean, you have Mike, Kobe, LeBron. But like my hero, let me tell you, Pops was born in 7'3", he had love for the streets. He fell in love with the arts and found a home on the beach. He moved out west looking for room to compete. This nigga fucked so many chicks, he had a kid on every street. He had me young, I think he was in his 20s though. He barely knew himself, ain't teach me what he didn't know. My old man got away with words. He also had money problems, all he liked to do was splurge. He was never really home, but he was always present. Still left me jewels though, I learned a lot of lessons. He gave me game about the hoes before I knew the game. Had me thinking I was player before I knew a name. He taught me how to dress, how to talk, how to finesse, how to flex, how to check, how to step, how to press. I am what he made me, I'm a product of his ways. Hip-hop is my pop, but that's just how I was raised. But let me tell you about my father though. Nigga,
I fuck with it.
Let me tell you about my father though. Man, Pops had a dark side, I ain't see it first. The fame and the flash was a mask to cover up his hurt. Had me thinking love was soft, showing pain's the worst. So I buried all my feelings in the devil's dirt. Taught me how to get money, but not how to keep it. Let the money pay for demons, watch and repeat it. If you got the money, you got the bitches, no matter how you treat it. Fuck them, leave them on to the next, you don't really need them. He fed the whole block, everybody ate. Put his people on, showed them different ways. He could save you and destroy you, that's the gift and curse. Angel and a demon, hard to tell what came first. Gave me scars, gave me balls, don't know which is which. Made me rich, made me sick, ain't that a bitch? I can't hate him for his flaws, cause it's all he knew. I'm talking about hip-hop, my father raised you too, nigga. Let me tell you about my father though.
That's all that was.
Let me tell you about my father though. raised all my brothers, we got similar stories. Blood ain't always the bond, but we bond through the mornings. Uncles held us down before we knew what we was forming. Uncle Pa gave us rage, Uncle Big gave us warning. Uncle Snoop gave us cool, Uncle 40 gave us slang. My brother Wayne's an alien, like my brother Game. Ye gave us soul and lost it, we still love him. Drake went global, some hate it, I ain't judge it. Cuddy Roddy got the melodies, while B got the drive. Kendrick pushed the pen that made us all feel alive. We don't always see eye to eye, but that's how shit go. Competition's in the blood and Pops created that though. Yeah, I watch my brothers win, watch my brothers take a fall. Some answer when it matters, some decline to call. We was raised to go to war, that's the code we knew. And when one of us get challenged, we expect to see it through. And Cole is our reflection, that's what really hurt us more. Kendrick pressed Cole step back, never seen that before. It had me questioning, what was all of the training for? Maybe standing down and standing up, ain't think of that before. But this Marvin Gaye won't get smoked by his father, nigga. This Marvin Gaye know what's going on with all you niggas. I'm a troubled brother, but honestly, I love all you niggas. Hip-hop, that's our only motherfucking father figure, nigga. Let me tell you about my father, though. Yeah. Let me tell you about my father, though.
I think that's it. Yeah, man, that was Simba's response. What do you think about Simba's response?
Oh man, it was. I mean, to the point. You know, the first two verses was good. You could tell that the way he jumped on that last verse, it's like he want to get something off his chest. Like, I mean, he said to people in the Bay Area and what's going on, and even the rappers in today's world now, from back then to now. But the main one he wanted to get to was J. Cole. J. Cole backed out. Now back to the comment I said before. I could even name another situation that happened. Remember how Ice Cube dissed NWA and then
Yep.
I mean, one of the biggest diss tracks of all time, and you see NWA and come back after that.
Right.
So people sometimes need to be like
a little young, don't
you
know.
young guy, don't know what's going on. Like, that's two iconic diss tracks I named, fellas. We gotta just take back and just do your homework and look. Understand, listen, what really happened in back then. This hip hop right here. No bloodshed, nothing go down, but people, that pen matters at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, Simba felt some type of way. J. Cole said he had to say. If the song's tough, it's like a good solid
I
8.
like
It's
the
tough.
song. I do like the response. I think Simba, clearly wants to keep it. I think Simba is really about hip hop. I think he, like a lot of younger rappers, to no fault of their own, but this is why I got a problem with these older rappers try to rewrite history and their own history and saying all these things and promoting all these things about hip hop that's not true, because you have a Simba and other people come out having this way they think about hip hop that's not really true. Like, you're talking about street nigga battle rapping. You're not talking about hip hop. And so that's why it's easy to correct you. When something is false, it's easy to poke holes in it. That's why Kyle easily brought up 2 occasions, Simba talking about, oh, I never, he backed, I seen him backed out. I never seen that before. That's happened plenty of times.
Absolutely.
Plenty of times. So you might have not seen it before, but you have other niggas that's older than you lying to you is the whole fucking point, because they're fetishizing something when it comes to a sector of something that is considered hip hop, which is battle rapping. That goes into street shit. That has nothing to do with mainstream. That has nothing to do with rapping in general. Rapping and hip hop itself was about partying. That's how it came about. Partying, having fun. Look at all the raps that was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? From Sugar Hill Gang to, just look at the old raps. Look at the old raps. Go back in the day, look at the old raps and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me what it sound like. What is happening is, or what started happening at a certain point, because we grew up in the same era, Kyle. Once it got to I want to say once it got to the maybe mid 2000s, or not even. once NWA came out, but then it became a certain point in the mid 2000s for us growing up, and 50 Cent came out.
Mm-hmm.
Before 50 Cent came out, after NWA settled down, rap was kind of going back to this. It's original shit. It's pimping and that's Jay-Z. That's
Mm-hmm.
right before 50 Cent. That was one of the hottest songs. It's hot in here. Nelly.
Yeah.
I can say a whole bunch of fucking songs and a whole bunch of hits way before 50 came out, or even right before 50 came out. Before niggas started trying to do that same formula and try to, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring the street to rap. I'm gonna bring street to mainstream, like 50, or you go back further like NWA or the case may be. And so now I'm gonna carry the persona all the way to the point where you start realizing some niggas was making up characters to promote themselves of being something they wasn't, just to promote their music. When you start realizing how much that was going around. Joe Button. Y'all niggas kill me, man. Like, y'all niggas think y'all get to pervert my hip hop. Like, I'm from the tri-state area. You know what I'm saying? I'm close by, a lot of things that I've seen in hip hop. I've seen the different variations and stuff like that. And I don't like how these niggas that's nowhere near the tri-state area, nowhere near born where hip hop was created, and watching hip hop close up. I watch hip hop close up. Kyle watch hip hop close up. Niggas in the tri-state area watch hip hop close up. I'm not gonna sit here and let you niggas from afar, because you had a fetish for something. I'm not gonna let y'all pervert hip hop. Y'all not gonna pervert it just because that's what y'all want to do. I don't give a fuck. Like, y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Look it up. Study it. Look it up. See all the songs that was in hip hop. See where hip hop started. See what started hip hop. It's right there. It's a fucking Google search. Stop trying to act like, oh man, because I study hip hop, and I really know you studied battle rap. You studied battle rap. You studied how they punchline, how they barred up when it came to the street shit that they was saying. You studied that. You didn't study hip hop. Because you wouldn't be blending the two if you actually studied actual hip hop. You would understand the difference. You would compartmentalize. Like I said, I loved rap battle. I loved battle rap when I was growing up. So niggas ain't gonna tell me shit, because when I was liking it, was anybody else liking it but me, Cal, at that time? And I'm not saying literally just me, but I'm saying it was not fucking popular to like fucking battle rap. When I was liking battle rap, and I know fucking Murder Mook, and I fucked with Reed Dollars, and I was a Cassidy fan and all that fucking shit, nobody was fucking with battle rap. I know that for a fucking fact. I was the only person a lot of times that was talking about battle rap like that. So niggas ain't gonna try to tell me as if I wasn't actually liking it. The reality is I grew out of it, and especially now, it's performative. Like, I catch some shit time and time again. I'll catch some Cassidy shit. I'll catch some Loaded Luck shit. I'll catch some like a few other people too from time to time. Podcasts, and I literally seen shows of niggas that was real friends had a falling out because a nigga took some shit too far in a battle rap, and then they try to make up on a podcast, and then they make up, but then they sitting here talking like real people and saying, well, you went a little too far with that. This felt like you was being a little disrespectful, and whatever, and niggas' feelings getting hurt. I watch grown ass niggas' feelings get hurt on a podcast because they taking the battle rap shit a little too serious than they should. Because it's supposed to be performative. The mainstream niggas, they doing what they gotta do, and they trying to figure it out as far as like their persona. And the battle rap niggas is now doing that same fucking thing, trying to carry out persona. They ain't really talking shit. They not really trying to do nothing, wherever the case may be. But now y'all trying to force these mainstream niggas that got a lot of money to get a nigga pop, and they have shown history of doing it since the fucking 90s. And y'all want to sit here and try to act like this is what y'all want these mainstream artists to do, and they're not even doing that in battle rap anymore. niggas' feelings get hurt, and then they gotta have an off-scene conversation about feelings getting hurt, and we supposed to be boys. That's what be happening behind the scenes when they be talking crazy for y'all, just to entertain y'all niggas. So stop with y'all fetishes, bro. Y'all got fetishes for battle rap. Y'all don't love hip hop. Y'all don't have a real love for hip hop. Y'all don't. Because y'all would appreciate J. Cole a whole lot more if y'all really loved hip hop. Y'all love battle rap. It's a fucking difference. And y'all some niggas that's so far away from the street. Y'all so far away from the street loving battle rap. Like you a reflection of it. Bitch, you ain't. A lot of you niggas that try to act like, oh man, they soft, and the mainstream they need a rap beef, and they need a woo woo woo, and they need to go far and all this other stuff. You ain't nothing. You ain't street. What are you talking about? So they gotta be street or pretend to be street for your entertainment, but you ain't street whatsoever, and you can't fucking relate to it. Stupid ass niggas, bro. Y'all kill me, bro. I don't want to hear another nigga talking about they love hip hop. A lot of y'all do not love hip hop at all. Not even a little bit. Y'all love battle rap because y'all like fake tough shit. And see, I don't like fake tough shit. I'm not the toughest nigga in the world. I don't consider myself a tough nigga. I am who I am. I'm not a tough nigga whatsoever. But y'all niggas, y'all love fake tough shit. Y'all know the shit fake, but y'all don't give a fuck. So what did I say about y'all? I don't care for it. It's not fucking real. It's not real. Why do y'all care so much about some shit that's fucking fake? Why do y'all care so much about fucking WrestleMania, nigga? Like, Kyle, you know what I'm talking about with battle rap today. Y'all, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. People take it too far, man. They think they fake gangster. Like, yo, just do what you gotta do, fellas. Come on now. It's not hip hop right there, man. I got same thing. Ray's only a few months older than me, man. Turned 35. Know the history of hip hop from younger back in the day. And then, from the Big Pimpins to What's My Name with DMX or the Who Do You Love by LL, man. Like, just because you got 50 Cent, you got 50 or the G Unit doing their thing, like, sometimes hip hop was party songs. People, like, come on now. You don't see Jersey's own Naughty by Nature, Hip Hop Hooray.
Right.
You don't see that. You don't see all that battle rap, all that bullshit going on, bro. Celebrating the art of hip hop. We got to cut this bullshit out. Well, people stop? No, but that's why a lot of people got to tune that shit out, man. And just like I said before, these people who's in the industry before, Joe Budden, Fat Joe, or etc. Like, you just stop.
They not doing it justice at all. They too grown,
Nope.
bro. They way too grown. I don't understand that shit. Like, do y'all care to move hip hop forward? Do y'all care at all? And you got one nigga that's actually putting hip hop on his fucking shoulders. As niggas is distracting themselves with bullshit because they just trying to entertain people. You got a motherfucker that's sitting here pretty much having hip hop on his shoulders and pushing it fucking forward. And y'all have a nerve to hate on that just because he's not beefing with somebody. Y'all are crazy. And so I'm gonna leave it off at this. The nigga y'all want to hate on so bad, let me tell you what he doing right now in the history books and Billboard. J. Cole is having a week for the history books with 21 songs from the fall off debuting on the Billboard Hot 100. Cole boosts his career total to 111 entries, becoming the 22nd act ever to chart at least 100 titles. The momentum doesn't stop there. The fall off launches at number 1 on the Billboard 200 with 280,000 equivalent album debut of 2026 so far, with and the largest opening since Stray Kids. What's that song? Do It. And it goes on to say, it gives Cole his 7th number 1 and his first since the fall off season in 2021. So that's what J. Cole's doing right now with hip hop. And I could have swore before that, you know, Kyle, hip hop was down. Hip hop wasn't charting no more for a while, which is how they started trying to ramp shit up and get a beef going with Drake and Kendrick. Because the last time I checked, hip hop was down. No one was listening to it. Even throughout the beef, it got like a little spark of just drama, like everything does. But all the views was down. Nothing was charting. Like hip hop was kind of dying as far as the number one genre when it was the number one genre for I don't know how long now, but and since I guess you could say from 2020 until J. Cole did what he did, last time I checked, hip hop wasn't really doing so well from a mainstream perspective. And now you got this nigga sitting here charting 21 songs, charting on the Billboard 200. And that's not hip hop. Sure, wherever y'all say. Y'all got it. I'm just disappointed in the older niggas for real, for real. I know y'all young niggas don't know no better and y'all getting it from them. But I'm just disappointed in the old niggas. I'm disappointed in the older rappers that's doing the because if you think about it, the ones that's not actually doing content, the ones that's not podcasters, they don't say no shit like this. Like I've heard Rakim speak. Older Rakim today, I heard him speak when he speak about J. Cole and hip hop and all that other stuff. I hear them speak. The older ones that's not in the podcast shit, they don't sound like the older rappers that's doing content. Y'all sound night and day. So I guess there's something there when it comes to this whole content shit and why y'all saying what y'all saying, but y'all just too old for that shit, bro. Dead ass. Cause y'all killing hip hop. As you got a nigga making hip hop chart again with 21 fucking songs off an album, you got older niggas that's so busy trying to do a fucking podcast, they fucking killing hip hop. So I don't think a lot of you niggas love hip hop. I don't care if you was in the rap game. Just because you was a rapper doesn't mean you love hip hop. A lot of you niggas got in the game. Let's be clear. A lot of you niggas got in the game because, like, bro, just because a white label head gave you a little fucking money to promote whatever music they wanted you to promote does not mean, and you became a rapper, a professional rapper, doesn't mean you love hip hop. Your actions, the way you go about it, the music you put out, the essence you keep pushing forward with hip hop. That's hip hop. What J. Cole is doing hip hop. What Kendrick used to do was hip hop. Like clearly Kendrick, and I love Kendrick, but clearly Kendrick was gone for as long as he been gone, and he had to get his name buzzing again, and that's the route he took, and he had real beef with the nigga. He been wanting to do it.
That been going on for years now.
Yeah.
That thing with Drake been going on since like 2014, 2015.
Right. So, I mean, y'all got all that shit going on, and the only nigga that's really staying true to hip hop that's not doing it for entertaining purposes is the nigga y'all want to hate on. Y'all don't give a fuck about hip hop, bro. Y'all don't.
Yeah.
So J. Cole keep pushing it forward. You know what I'm saying? Keep charting, keep doing what you're doing. Already another thing he already said, you know, the whole last album thing, he already clarified that this is the end of the chapter for, you know, the rapper J. Cole, but he's still gonna be in the music. He's gonna be producing. He's gonna be doing a lot of shit to where he's gonna be pushing hip hop forward, regardless if he's quote unquote J. Cole or not. So anybody that can hate on that, it's crazy.
Crazy. Last thing before we wrap this up for me.
Yeah.
Pretty much what you said with J. Cole, like pushing people. The people I think you need to look at from his camp, it's going to be 3 people, because he even mentioned JID on the mixtape.
Yeah.
He's going to push JID to the heavens now.
Yeah.
That's like his guy. JID, Boss, and Kaz. Those are 3 people from his camp y'all need to look forward to.
Right.
Like, people, like, really just look at them. They're tough. Just because they don't get the main stage like Cole do. Like, remember, it's Dreamville. That's Cole shit right there. So he's gonna push them as best as he can. And he know he got a golden goose in JID. He's gonna push him, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna push him.
Name another rapper that's doing what he. Name another rapper that has built what J. Cole is building and did what he did with Dreamville. Name another rapper. I love Kendrick, but not Kendrick. I fuck with Drake, but not Drake. Those are the two people that tried. Go ahead.
I can't with Aubrey, but Aubrey's is different. Aubrey's is more R&B than hip hop.
Okay, R&B side, I got you.
Yeah. Aubrey's more than now audience, as you know, as an artist, because I can't put Drake as hip hop as an artist. They know Ray know me for more than 20 years. He know my number one artist is Drake.
Mm-hmm.
He knows night and day. But do I consider Drake all his shit hip hop? Absolutely not. But as hip hop wise, he has failed to put people on.
I was
for
gonna say,
purposely.
like, yeah, R&B, yeah.
R&B
He tried the hip hop lane, and
he tried. It didn't work. But R&B wise, bruh, man, like
I don't really know what the fuck he was trying, because there was times where he was building up that OVO shit, and I'm just like, what are you doing? I was so
like,
confused.
but that R&B song, look, all I gotta do is name two people.
Yeah.
The Weeknd and Party Next Door. I rest my case. And that's pop and R&B. It's not hip hop, but he got two musicians, that he pushed. You look at The Weeknd now. Everybody loves The Weeknd. Look at Party. When Party feel like dropping, look at Party Next Door.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but what J. Cole doing with Dreamville, I don't even think y'all understand what he doing. I think people have no idea. I think they don't get it. That's hip hop. Once y'all do some research in Dreamville, once y'all do some research on all the things that J. Cole has done to build up Dreamville and what he's doing today with the artists and get them out of Interscope, I think. Certain things happening in the certain things happening in the industry, and he's literally taking blows for them, making sure they get their money. Like, man, and y'all niggas gonna act like y'all know hip hop. Fuck out of here, bro. I'm done. I ain't saying no more.
Do y'all homework, guys.
I'm good. Do y'all homework on hip hop for real and not battle rap. I get it. Niggas love battle rap. I used to like battle rap too. Damn. All right, man. We done. I'm done. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna give Kyle a chance to promote whatever he want to promote and where you can find him. Go ahead, Kyle.
Hey man, it's just us two, the Batman and Robin crew. Hey man, but I love this show. I mean, I love hip hop just like Ray do. But hey, you think today is gonna be something? This is just the second podcast. The main podcast is tomorrow. Tune in at 1:30 in the afternoon. Live here on Twitch. But you can follow me on Facebook and YouTube at Kyle Pompey, KYLEPOMPEY. On Instagram, WEST_819. It's only the 5th episode, fellas. It's only number 5.
Well, actually, we on 4.
Come on now. Like, you think controversy we talk about is just the start.
Yeah, we got.
Trust me, it's going to get more crazier. We just gave you a little sample today.
A lot more different
perspectives. We're gonna disagree. Like, come on now. Wait till we get to Drake. Oh, they know. Wait till we start talking about Drake. I will defend him until you start doing stuff stupid. He knows.
Yeah, man. So follow me on King Ray TV on Facebook and IG if you want to get updates on this show as well as the other show that Kyle was mentioning on this channel, For Love of the Game, and stay in tune with everything we got going on. If you enjoy the show, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, Fraternity Elevation, as well as click the link in the description below where you'll catch this show live every Saturday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch. We out. Love.
Love. One love, y'all.